Okay, there we go. Come on. Is there no sound? Oh, there we go. Is there no sound? Come on. Oh, there we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Luca's Let's Play. I am not Luca. I am... So, if none of you understand or don't know this about Luca, Luca has one of the many disorders called and what it is basically it's split personalities, and Luca is currently not mentally available to do a stream right now, so I decided to come on here. Um, so what's actually happening is that uh, we don't know where Luca is. We kind of lost track of him. So I have decided to do a stream for him as well as try to work his body mentally and physically until Luca is mentally okay, because he is not doing the best. Um, he has been almost fired 4 times in the last week due to extreme various problems at work, like the system screwing up and customers complaining that are just complaining just to complain. Luke is not getting enough sleep, everyone around him is leaving, or various amounts of different problems are happening, so I've decided to come on here to do a stream for Luca to get his mind off it a little bit, and I know that you guys have been wanting a stream for a little bit as well. I have had a few people text me and ask me when the next live stream was going to be, so here you go. I know it's not what you would expect, but here it is. Um, so I'm actually going to go on to the Discord server that Luca owns, and I'm going to go ahead and at everyone and let everyone know that we are streaming, so that way people do know that we are live. And then we'll go ahead and give a text to a couple of his friends as well, to let them know that we are indeed live. We'll do a proper intro and do a little bit of a backstory, and a little bit of like a catching up from the last time that we did one of these. I'll send one to you, just in case. And of course, I think Galaxy is already here. Hello, Galaxy. It's nice to see you. Now, normally, um, I would normally be talking in a different accent slash tone of voice. Normally, I'm more upbeat and more, as I say, should say country. Um, I'm the country personality of Luca. However, since Luca is not doing the best mentally, and that he's not really comfortable with talking to very many people, me and a couple other personalities that he has decided to go ahead and just do the talking and working for him, so that way he can get better. He's been slowly working on himself, not only for himself, but also for the friends and family around that, he just doesn't want to bother or be a burden to anymore. Um, and he really doesn't want to be depressed as much as he usually is. He wants to try and, better himself. So we're all in support of Luca here, and we're all, just having a great time. We're all just vibing, doing our own thing. We're going to give a little bit of a base tour here in just a minute. First, we're going to go ahead and sleep, though, because it is nighttime. So we'll go ahead and give a little sleeperoo. It's nice to see all of you here, by the way. Thanks for coming out. Okay. So first things first, in case anyone hasn't seen, this is the base. I'm sure you've seen it from multiple different episodes and multiple different live streams. This is the Nether Wart farm. We are going to be expanding it here soon. These chests will eventually be broken and replaced somewhere else because, we really don't need that chest room anymore because we got a better chest room from a multiple um, live streams that anyone has seen. Over here is an area that Luca and Galaxy has been working on. It was about 75% Galaxy and about 25% Luca. The ceiling and the floor ideas were brought up by Galaxy and Luca, um, but the walls and the patterns in the hallway was also brought up by mainly Luca, but also with the help of Galaxy as well. Galaxy has decided to go ahead and dig certain that direction, go down to Y negative level 50. So if we want to go get diamonds or if we want to go get deep slate and stuff like that, we can go down there. And if we want to farm mobs, we can go down there as well. Up here we have a little bit of a sugarcane farm, but not very big. It's quite small. As you can see in the top right corner, we do have effects because we did end up getting a beacon. We did fight the Wither, killed it pretty easily. Anor and, which is another one of the personalities, by the way. Anor and Galaxy actually fought the Wither and killed it. We have, for some apparent reason, an excessively huge sugarcane farm that was built by Luca, because Luca likes to do things extremely difficult for some reason. And then over here we have a automatic sugarcane farm. I really don't know what that is or what it's for, but it's just there. This doesn't work too bad, but it also doesn't work the best. We got the nether portal over here, which is looking all spiffy. And then we got the nether trees over there in that direction. We expanded over on this side with the carrot farm. So for anyone that doesn't know, when you use fortune on carrots, it gives you more carrots per carrot plant, because carrots are technically considered to be a seed, and fortune gives you more seeds per harvest. And we also still got the giant wheat farm, as well as the big spruce farm above. And then up over in this direction, we have a giant pumpkin and melon farm that you have to be within close proximity to this farm for it to be able to grow anything. If you're a little far away and the chunk doesn't load, it's not going to grow anything. So in order for you to have a full harvest, to just keep constantly harvesting the pumpkins and melons, you have to be within a certain distance from it. Normally I'd go right in front of the farm and go AFK, so that way I can go ahead and just farm the pumpkins and melons when I need to. Going downstairs, actually, Galaxy and me were both kind of shocked to find out that Nor has been busy on the server, just building things for Luca to try and surprise him for when he comes back. Here is a mob farm that does skeletons. As you can see, it's not that bad, but it's also not the best either. Of course, we have to get rid of the torches in order for anything to actually spawn, because the light levels are a little too high, as you can see. Anor did actually end up getting the sniper duel achievement for Luca, so that way when he comes back, the only achievement he has to get is the enter the end portal and kill the Ender Dragon. And once he defeats the Ender Dragon and enters the end, he will get the Platinum Trophy from Minecraft, which is actually really exciting and a really big achievement for Luca and us as well. Um, we got a cobblestone generator that Galaxy had built. It's not the most efficient um, cobblestone generator, but it is a cobblestone generator we have nonetheless, which actually does work pretty well. Um, Down here, I'm gonna try and like cover it. I'm gonna like turn my back to it real quick so that way you guys can't see. But we have been busy with the villagers. Um, as you can see right here, we have a bunch of fish. We have a bunch of melons, pumpkins, wheat. We have a bunch of iron and stuff. But as you can see, we got a bunch of emeralds from trading with villagers. Over here, we have one of the best villagers. Not only one, but it has two different mending trades. He's got two mending one books, one for 26 emeralds and one for 10 emeralds. It's a little bit of a ripoff for the 10 emeralds one, but it's there. We've actually gotten a lot of mending books. So if you go over to this chest right here, you can see that every single one of these chests are completely filled with mending. All of these books are mending one books. We have mending one on all of our tools, on all of our armor. We have God armor at this point because of all of the enchanting levels that we're getting from villager trading, and I'll show you that here in just a sec. We also did get some heads. I got some heads with the channeling one trident, so I was able to get a couple heads. And then we also got some more tools in here that we also did put some mending on as well. These two don't have mending on it, but we'll put it on eventually. And then, as you can see, just some of this stuff is filled. This is when we fought the Wither. We got a bunch of deep slate, as well as just a bunch of random stuff. Some of this stuff over here is for trading with villagers. We kind of just shoved everything in here. All of these lanterns, one's from trading with villagers, so we ended up getting a lot of lanterns. But in order to like expand the efficiency of the farming villagers for experience and for emeralds as well, Anor decided to do us the favor of creating a mini village for the villagers as well. So I would like to show that in just one sec. I'm going to go over and try and find out if we have any more leather. I swear there was more leather in another chest. We're also currently in the process of getting a bunch of nether brick to be able to build a fortress in the overworld. That is going to be the next big project that we're trying to do. But let me go ahead and take you guys to Villagetopia, which is a village that Anor had built for us. So this is Villagetopia. It's got a little well over here. It's got a bunch of beds for the villagers to sleep in. It's got a handmade little amethyst area in the middle, as well as this was originally where the beds were supposed to go, but the villagers kept getting stuck on the beds and wasn't able to sleep, so it was causing a bit of a problem. But we did end up getting this area built and completed. We got all of these different jobs. We have 3 different leather workers. We have some armorers. We got 4 clerics. We have some weaponsmiths from over here, cartographers. We got some butchers. We got some. I have to be. I have to be. We have 7. We have 7 librarians in here and 6 farmers. One of the librarians actually has another mending book. Which one is it? I think it might be one of these guys. Is it you? So it's not you. It's not you. Infinity, so you were just the same one. Was it you? Aqua Infinity. Aqua Infinity. Look, let's see, 2. Okay, let's try you. Mending 1, there he is. So if we do end up losing the other villager, we do have that villager that also has Mending 1 as well. We don't know what the other trades are, but we can only try and assume that the other villagers will have some pretty cool trades as well. And what's good about this very, very fluctuating villager economy is that whenever you get a villager that you just do not like the trades with, or whenever you get a villager that just doesn't, you just don't like, you want to get new trades, as soon as you kill a villager, another villager is immediately bred. Because these villagers do have a lot of potatoes, bread, and also some carrots as well that they have from earlier on in the game. So as soon as a villager gets killed, another villager is bred. We do have constant iron golems being spawned, so if we do want to be able to get infinite iron, we can just kill the iron golems and get a lot of iron, since we do have Fortune 3, or Looting 3 swords. Which did take quite a little bit of time. Rejoined on my PC. Okay. As you can see, every single spot... I don't know why some of the villagers are sleeping on the floor. But as you can see, every single bed is filled. So we all have... Every single position is filled. I don't know what is happening. A bunch of villagers just all over the place. Some of the beds aren't actually filled, it seems, but I don't know if that's just a visual glitch or if they actually haven't bred anymore yet. I don't know if there's like a capacity to how many villagers can be bred in a single area, but this is the villager trading area, and as you can see over here, we do have a lot of items that we are using for villager trading. Over in this chest, we have a bunch of clay for the stonecutters, and then over in this top chest here we have a bunch of stone for the stonecutters as well. I thought about leaving that to when Luca comes back. When Luca comes back, I'll have you guys fight the Ender Dragon, because I'm sure that's probably an achievement that he'll want to earn himself. So I think we should probably wait a little bit on that. We also do have a bunch of kelp that we should be cooking at some point. We do need to go and get some more kelp. Where is all the... I swear we had a lot more leather. That was one of the things that I was going to do during this live stream. I was going to run to the nether and farm a bunch of leather from the Zoglins. Because we do need leather to be able to make books. And we need books to be able to get more mending books or other really cool enchanted books that we can get from villagers, as well as just books in general just to trade, because we do need books to be able to trade for emeralds. It's a little bit easier than having to trade a crap ton of paper. And also, when did we get so much glowstone? I don't remember getting so much glowstone. We have a lot of shroom lights too. Interesting. There was a nether fortress actually relatively close to the spawn of the nether portal. It's relatively close to where it's about 300 to 400 blocks away instead of the like 400, 500. Or was it 2,000 blocks? I think the other one was. I think the other one was at like 2,000 blocks or something like that. Oh, there's a lot of mobs. Okay. We'll stay down here for just a sec. Also, let's check the live stream, because apparently somebody had left a chat. Offensive meme said, "Can I join? I'm learning stuff." Nice. So we did end up actually, or Luca did end up actually finding the Ender portal. It's already lit. Everything's set to go. We just need to find the time to be able to go and fight the Ender Dragon. Which shouldn't be that relatively hard of a battle. Surprisingly, the battle for the Wither was extremely easy, which I was slightly concerned about, because normally the Wither will wither you with its attacks and also cause a large amount of damage. But when Anor and Galaxy had fought it, it actually went down pretty quickly. And also took like no damage whatsoever, which was increasingly concerning, but I'm not going to complain. I don't think Galaxy is going to complain. We got a fully powered beacon out of it, so I think all is well at the end of the day. But yeah, 19 leather. I would say I know we had a bunch of leather somewhere else. What's in here? Some potatoes. We need to start growing some more potatoes at some point and get those done and out of the way. There's some bone meal and farm some zoglins for leather. I also want to go and farm all of the sugar cane at some point too, so that way we can start making some books and paper to trade with the villagers as well. Also, there is a book and quill over here that I thought about taking. It says hello, but I actually thought about go ahead and like doing a little bit of like a fan interaction thing, where anyone who wants their name put inside of this book will get the chance to have their name put in the book and saved in this world. So if you're new to the channel, please consider leaving a like and also hit the subscribe button if you are new. I would very much appreciate that. And if you do want your name to be put in this book and forever memorized in Minecraft on my world, feel free to leave down in the live chat or the comment section below your gamer tag, and we'll be picking at least 1 to 2 people per stream or video, and we'll be putting their names into this book, and they will be forever added to our Minecraft world. I may also do a separate world apart from this with cheats enabled, because I do want to do spectator mode as well as other experimental features that you can do in Minecraft. So I do want to test those out and see what it's like, because we could potentially get a full-on Minecraft server going with admin powers and stuff like that. We're using spectator mode to be able to watch people who are griefing, hacking, and or trying to steal from people's houses, as well as to enforce laws and rules that are going into the server as well. When it comes to the person in live chat, we don't allow just anyone to join our Minecraft world. You actually have to be well known and also be really good friends with me, Galaxy. The people that are on this server are people that I have been friends with for quite some time, or for people that I can actually really trust. The only people on the server that I know of is Douglas, who is a friend of mine on PlayStation, Galaxy, who's been one of my friends for years. There is Maddie, who's been my friend for a little over a year, and then there's Loopy, who is a friend of me and Galaxy's, and I think that's about it, actually. I think there's only 5 people on this server so far. There would be more, but everyone that we've asked to join this server is either too busy or just doesn't want to play. So, we haven't been able to add anyone else. And everyone else doesn't have Bedrock Edition. They either only have Java Edition or they don't play Minecraft at all. I've had a few people that I wanted to add to the Minecraft world, but unfortunately they don't play Minecraft, sadly. But it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't mean that everyone has to play. Just everyone that is available to play can play, and everyone that's not available is not. It is what it is. But we'll go ahead and I will add. Galaxy's already here, but I can add Galaxy's name in here just in case. So I'll have to make sure that I like. Oh, hold up. You stand still. Let me just move this real quick. Let me make sure that I spell this correctly. WOLFE 8491. Okay, there we go. Alright. His name has been added into the book. Oh no, it didn't save. But luckily I can just do this. Okay, there we go. It's saved. Alright, we're good. Alright. So now we got Galaxy's name in here. It could either be your gamer tag in Minecraft, or it could be your username on YouTube. Either one will work. There's 2 creepers. Let's go ahead and get rid of them real quick. I'm also farming gunpowder as well, because I need gunpowder for TNT, because I am using TNT in the nether to farm netherite ingots. because TNT, it works a lot better than beds. Even though beds cover a bigger radius, TNT doesn't leave fire behind. It doesn't cause as much lag when you explode it in the nether. So we're going to go ahead and just keep, we'll go ahead and keep the TNT and use that instead. Why did you just throw your sword? You just like chuck. One thing that we do need to do at some point is make a cocoa bean farm, because I noticed that we have no cocoa beans, apart from the ones that we have in the chest that I purchased from the wandering trader ages ago. We have no cocoa beans, and we probably should get a cocoa bean farm going at some point. Also, I just realized as well that we don't have any bamboo going either. We should probably go plant some bamboo out in the front yard, because we don't have any. So let's just go, like, just start planting a bunch of bamboo. Oh, that, like, started growing immediately. These holes here in the middle of our floor is from it's from when I was gonna use that as the first attempt at getting the sniper duel. Well, Nor was gonna use it to try and get the first sniper duel achievement, but unfortunately, Galaxy came up with the good idea of just using the skeleton farm that we have down in the basement. So we ended up using that instead and ended up getting it pretty easily. So didn't have to waste any time with that. We do, yeah, I'm going to say, we do need jungle wood, because I don't think we have any. And Nor did end up dying at some point over the past like 2 days. She did die, and ended up losing Luca's helmet and leggings. So fortunately, she was actually able to get it back and get everything back on them and get it completely back to where it was supposed to be. Again, we have a lot of mending books, so we were able to do mending on pretty much everything that we owned pretty easily. So we were able to do that pretty quickly and efficiently. How you doing? I'm doing pretty alright. I'm just waiting for Luca to come back. I miss him. You should probably replant those trees if you get any saplings. What? Oh, that's the beacon. I thought that was bamboo at first. We're saying, how did it get that high already? And then I realized, no, it's just a beacon. So on the way to the Woodland Mansion, because I did find a Woodland Mansion, I did end up finding a jungle. So that's how I was able to get all these jungle trees and all of that. We're keeping this big giant tree, even though I know we could use the wood. We're keeping it because it's basically a trophy at this point. It's a signal of Galaxy's hard work and dedication to making a giant jungle tree that he said he was going to tear down himself, and eventually was just like, you know what, we'll just keep it there. And I like that tree. That tree is actually pretty nice, so we'll keep that tree there. We'll go ahead and start planting some of these trees all around, because, you know, we do need jungle wood. Oh, I picked up a stick. Nice. I am able to see your in-game messages, Galaxy. I didn't realize that you texted me. There. I texted you back. I can see them. I forgot to tear it down. I mean, you can just keep it there. It actually looks pretty nice. I did end up getting like a little kelp farm going down here, but for some reason the kelp just doesn't want to grow. It's like barely growing for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I can try like mining it. And since we have respiration on our helmets, we can actually just go underwater for long periods of time and not have to worry about breathing. Okay, there we go. So we got a little bit of kelp. Luckily about these villagers is that villagers do end up restocking their trades once a day. So all we have to do is trade with the villagers, get the emeralds out of them, and then just wait one Minecraft day and then come back and get emeralds again, which is actually fairly nice and really, really, really helpful for our goal in this game. Is even after we defeat the Ender Dragon, we're still going to be playing on this world for quite a while. There's no way I'm going to be able to give this world up, because this is like the closest I've come to helping with defeat the Ender Dragon, and this is also the closest that Luca has ever come to defeating the Ender Dragon or beating the game at this point, because on all the other save worlds he's never even went to the stronghold. So to go to the stronghold and activate the portal, it's a big accomplishment. So I don't think they'll want to get rid of this this realm server whatsoever. I mean, he's also paying money for this realm server, so I think he's going to go ahead and keep it up as much as he can and as long as he can. And we're going to continue playing on this server even after we beat the Ender Dragon. But one of our main goals that Galaxy, Anor, and I have discussed was that eventually we want to replace all of these iron blocks with emerald blocks. And instead of only having 4 layers, we're going to have 5 layers altogether. So we'll do layer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then put the beacon, so that way we can get that done and out of the way. And then one of my main goals in Minecraft as well, and I know it's one of Luca's also, is to find an ancient city that is underneath a mountain biome and explore and defeat it. Of course, we defeated the Wither. We will defeat the Ender Dragon, and then hopefully soon we'll also be able to defeat a Warden as well. I don't know if you can place down a catalyst. I don't know if you can put down a skull catalyst and a skulk catalyst and just walk back and forth and have a Warden spawn, or if it's got to be in a skulk area that you just randomly find laying around. But if you can like manually spawn one in by just setting a skulk catalyst down, then I feel like that's probably something that I'd want to do, as well as probably Galaxy and Luca as well, to fight and defeat a Warden. That'd actually be really cool. So I feel like that'd probably be something that we'd want to do. The Shrieker spawns the Warden. We have one, don't we? The Shrieker. I don't actually know. I don't think we have one. We have a Skulk Catalyst, a Skulk Sensor, and then Skulk. I don't think we have a Shrieker. Would have to find an area for that, and I don't know where one is. Alright, eventually I don't have very long to play. We do have to get to bed because we do have work in the morning. We have to be up at 7 a.m. and go to work at 8:45. So, I'm going to have to get off and get some sleep at some point. It is only currently 9:58, so it's only currently 10 p.m. So I still have, like 9 hours before I have to get up for work. But I think here in just a little bit we'll end up ending the stream at like an hour and a half if we need to. Time to sleep. I'm coming. So these are my cats, by the way. I ended up getting these cats. There was supposed to be a total of 3. I don't know where the other one went. It just seemed to have disappeared. This is Maddie's cat. But my cats seem to have disappeared. There was a total of 3 of them. There was this one and that one, and then all of a sudden the third one just disappeared. I don't know where he went or what happened to him, but he gone. But this here is Sir Meow, or Miss Meows a lot, and this over here is Sir Lancelot. I wanted to like keep somewhat of a general name for them. And then this over here is Sparky. This is my dog. I ended up getting him today, or last night before I got home from last night after I got home from work. We ended up playing for a little bit and I ended up getting Sparky. So that was fun. Welcome to the team, Sparky. You're well loved. Now, I really don't know. I mean, I guess I can go and work on getting leather. Hey, Taffy. We'll actually put you into the world as well, Taffy. Because why not? We'll add you. So, Taffyidk. Okay. There we go. Taffy, you're in the world. Congrats. Not much. Galaxy. You're gonna have to... Where'd you go? Oh, you're all the way over there. After you're done with that, if you can... Oh, this right here is going to be a handmade aquarium. I think that's what Honora was trying to do. Honora was trying to go and... I just heard the villagers using the grindstone. Honora was trying to go and get some coral for the thing. Ended up finding a water monument and then ended up dying in it. But we're going to use this as a handmade like little aquarium outside. But Galaxy, if you would, I'm going to have to require for you to like clear out your inventory because it's going to take quite a bit for you to be able to grab all of this. But I'm going to have you start working on farming the sugarcane. If you want to put the sugarcane in the chest, you can. I will allow you to put all of the sugarcane in the chest. That way you ain't got to carry it back and forth or try and make all that paper. But I think while you're getting all the sugarcane, I'm going to go over to the Nether and I'm going to start farming some... I'm going to start farming some leather to be able to make a bunch of books. Because we are going to need a lot of books for not only getting mending, but also to trade with villagers, because villagers are really important. And books are actually a really good source of experience, as well as a good way to get emeralds pretty quickly, because it doesn't take too long to get any books. We did start making a cow farm outside, but it didn't really last long. It's not my PSN name. No, we're choosing PSN or YouTube names. So I decided to put your YouTube name in the thing instead of your PSN name. Oh no, did Minecraft crash or freeze? Oh no. Oh god. Well, this is my life now. I guess the game decided that it was going to go ahead and freeze. If you're trying to join the realm, you need a realm invite code, and I don't have that right now because my game froze. God. I'll be right back. I'm gonna have to restart Minecraft because it did freeze. So I'll be right back, guys, and I will go ahead and start another stream right after this one.